Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, classmates. Today we'll tackle about the objective of ESP or values education or the good manners and right conduct. Okay, let's start. Number 1. Intended outcome of edukasyon sa pagpapakatao is a course or subject mandates the effective teaching of ESP begins with a clear understanding of the expected outcomes or the goal of teaching ESP. By understanding these outcomes, we, the future educators, can tailor our teaching approaches to effectively nurture students' moral, spiritual, social, cultural, and personal growth. This ensures that teaching strategies align closely with the overreaching objectives of ASP, enabling educators to facilitate meaningful learning experiences. Number 2. The K-12 Curriculum Guide for ESP was developed by the Department of Education, which states tunguhin or goal nito or ESP ang paghubog ng kabataang nagpapasya at kumikilos ng mapanagutan tungo sa kabutihang panlahat, linangin at paunlarin ang pagkataong etikal ng bawat mag-aaral. Ang goal nito ay magkaroon ng development for young individuals or learners to make them responsible in terms of decision making and take action towards the common good, fostering the ethical growth of each student. Number 3. Upang maipamalas ito, kailangang magtaglay siya ng 5 pangunahing kakayahan: macro skills, pangunawa, pagninilay, pagsangguni, pagpapasya at pagkilos. Ang macro skills ay naglalaman ng mga pangunahing kasanayan sa pakipagtalastasan at pag-unawa sa iba't ibang konsepto at kaugalian. Ang pag-unawa ay nagpapakita ng kakayanang maunawaan at tukuyin ang mga halaga at prinsipyo ng moralidad. Number 4. The last objectives of ESP. Nilalayo ng ESP na linangin at paunlarin ang pagkakataong etikal ng mag-aaral. Ang ESP ay naglalayong gabayan ang mga mag-aaral na mahanap or matagpuan ang kabuluhan ng kanyang buhay. Ang papel niya sa lipunang Pilipino upang makibahagi siya sa pagtatayo ng pamayanang pinaiiral ang katotohanan, kalayaan, karunungan at pagmamahal. Dito, ang estudyante ay hindi lamang sapat na tinuturuan tungkol sa etikal na pamamaraan at moral standard, kundi we need to encourage them to apply those values in their thoughts, actions, and interaction with others. Now let's proceed the learning area standard. Through ESP, students not only acquire knowledge but also develop the skills and attitudes necessary for ethical decision making and responsible behavior. This holistic approach ensures that students are not only intellectually competent but also morally upright, capable of making positive contribution to their communities and society as a whole. Well, already done with the objectives. Now let's move on to guiding principle and teaching of edukasyon sa pagpapakatao or values education or the good manners and right conduct. First principle: values are both taught and called. Well, formal education and direct teaching play a significant role in instilling values to our learners. Individuals also absorb values implicitly by observing the actions, attitudes, and behaviors of the learners, particularly authority figures and their peers. Number 2. Values cannot be separated from understanding all the values and attitude relate to the affective dimension. Understanding typically pertains to cognitive process such as comprehension and analysis. Values and attitude are deeply rooted in emotions, beliefs, and personal convictions, continuing the affective domain. Values invariably influence one's understanding of concepts, events, and situations, shaping perception and guiding decision-making processes. Number 3. At young age, a child may not yet be capable of understanding his or her true personhood, but can be taught and led a virtuous life that early for him to develop good character. At a young age, children may not have fully developed their understanding of their true identity or personhood, but during this crucial development stage, they can still be guided and taught to lead a virtuous life, laying the foundation of the development of good character. The book of Proverbs states, "Train up a child in the way he should go. Even when he is old, he will not depart from it." Number 4. Values education is about developing virtues, good habits, and dispositions which head students to responsible and mature adulthood. We all know that values education focuses on nurturing virtues, cultivating our good habits, and fostering positive dispositions and students, ultimately guiding them towards responsible and mature adulthood by instilling virtues such as honesty, respect, integrity, and empathy, along with promoting good habits and attitudes, help to equip students. According to Margaret Thatcher, the virtuous person is the ethical person. Watch your thoughts for they become words. Watch your words for they become actions. Watch your action for they become habits. Watch your habits for they become your character. And watch your character for it becomes your destiny. Number 5. Values education is concerned with relationships. Personhood is rooted in relationships. It rooted in relationship because values education acknowledge the importance of nurturing positive, respectful, and empathic relationship as they contribute to the development of strong moral compass and ethical character. Number 6, the last guiding principle of ESP. An effective values education takes place in an atmosphere of respect, tolerance, and genuine understanding. Of course, respect for diverse perspectives, beliefs, and backgrounds encourages students to engage thoughtfully with different viewpoints, promoting critical thinking and empathy. And that's all for my report. Thank you for listening.